Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Dhanasekhar. I am glad to invite you all for the great occasion, a live interactive session with the Infinity PMC Solutions Private Limited, a webinar on cost management for residential projects using RAB iTWO CostX. In our recent construction industry, modern takeoff software is an invaluable tool for residential builders, but not every builder has embraced the technology. Accurate measurements lead to accurate estimates, which is vital for consistent profit in residential builds. About today's agenda, the list is here. At first, we start from a short introduction about IPMCS, conventional form estimation, what we are following traditionally, along with its drawbacks. Then next introduction about digital estimation, about added with advantages. Detailed view about the digital estimation tool, RAB iTWO CostX, and demonstration in the software. Fishing projects and clients who are using the software, offering and services, and at last the contact details of us. ITPM Solutions Private Limited is a project management and cost management service providers, but we are not stopping there. We are moving forward, building for the future and marking with clients. Our vision is to consistently build on our reputation for being the most unique, cutting-edge project and program management solution provider. Our mission is servicing our clients with clear goals and positive attitude, delivering an unparalleled quality of service with smart, innovative solutions, sustaining our position as a leader in the industry. And our core values are to build integrity, passion, commitment, professionalism, added with teamwork. About IPMCS, we have combined experience of 20 plus years in implementing project and cost management solutions successfully. 1000 hours of experience in handling top corporates in different verticals, more than 100 plus batches trained by our certified trainers from Oracle, RAB, and F&D. We are handling projects in construction like EPC and infrastructure. Slides explains our solution and services for planning and scheduling. We providing planning and scheduling solution using Oracle Primavera product and the iTWO Power Project. Comes to estimation and 5D BIM, we provide quantity takeoff and estimation solutions using RAB iTWO CostX, which also extend up to 5D BIM. For 4D BIM and risk management, we provide project management solutions using iTWO Power Project for integration between BIM model with the project schedule. Finally, our additional services, it includes product and project implementation support, technical and functional supports, also extend services on planner, scheduler, quantity surveyor with 4D, 5D BIM and risk management services, and staff augmentation on contract basis. Also, we provide software licensing, implementation, and training maintenance and support. Technology partners, Oracle Primavera, world's leading project management solution, offering enterprise project portfolio risk management preferred solution for major infrastructure projects like metro rail, transportation, and EPC segment. RAB iTWO CostX, the complete 3D BIM and 2D estimating solution. CostX is a powerful project costing tool that enables estimators to utilize the most advanced electronic takeoff system while embracing BIM to deliver better results to the clients. F&D Power Project is a total solution for project scheduling needs. It's cover effective, easy to use, and packed with powerful features to make achieving on-time, on-cost delivery across numerous projects. ArcGIS is a family of client software, server software, and online geographic information system services developed and maintained by ISRI. Focus on the industries such engineering and construction, oil and gas, cement plants, railways, roadways and highways, infrastructural, power, telecom and utility, technical institutions and universities, shipbuilding, manufacturing, defense and research, and public sectors. Building and maintaining a small business is difficult proportion, and the construction contracting firms face more challenges that most in the quest for the profit. Despite the benefits of on offer, it's still common to see construction business preserve with the manual estimating methods. With efficient and accurate estimating software can give owners greater confidence that they are acquiring the right material quantities. Fear of investing is in the wrong software is understandable, but there are a wealth of options available that will boost accuracy and efficiency for a modest and risk-free outlay. Here, this is the procedure for quantification we following with the help of two different software. One for reading and one for reading the drawing file and another one for recording the data. For example, AutoCAD or PDF and Microsoft Excel. There's no direct link between the two individual files. An estimator or quantity surveyor acts as an connecting key person. If he made any manual error, obviously it affects up to the final estimate. Number of drawbacks. Some of the noticeable things are: there is no doubt physical documentation and storage have aided companies in organizing their documents for decades. However, as we move into digital age, the question comes up as to how reliable or relevant physical documentation is. The notion of working paperless may merely seem like a strategic. The inherent benefits frankly stretch far beyond the label of being just another environmentally conscious organization. Accurate quantity takeoffs are vital throughout the life cycle of your project, from conceptual through construction. Last minute calculations are common for those who work in construction industries. Rushing through late measurements can be risky practice without quality software, and a single misstep can send your project into back. Many takeoff programs produce super accurate measurements that can set your mind at ease when you are working against the clock. Takeoff software also allows for greater project consistency when it comes to time investment. In the past, time would need to complete an entire estimating job different greatly case by case. Professionals who are streamlined takeoff software can feel much more confident now when planning their schedule. Missing of documents may happen, transferring of files between the team members may mess up. The biggest question mark remains there for privacy. All of these issues incurred due to the incompetition of physical documentation and storage. It is clear that implementing an electronic software will allow you to start streamlining your work. For starters, takeoff software not only allows a company to electronically store their drawings and related documents, it also facilitates and sets the foundation for good project management practice. Electronic takeoff enables the seamless collaboration of drawings and plans between stakeholders digitally, rather than having stacks of papers that can only be reviewed by one person at a given time. It's no secret that construction is rapidly evolving, with the cost consideration and the efficiency now of greater importance than ever before. This shift has encouraged managers on both small and large projects. They are consider a range of different delivery methods. Switching from manual to digital takeoff can be a valuable investment. Overall, implementing an electronic takeoff software is not exclusively beneficial just for extracting the quantities. It is actually a way to streamline and reshape your way of working, to integrate people, systems, and business structure to reduce waste and maximize your efficiency. Ensure your organization, your documentation as efficiently as possible. Reached a point in the evaluation of takeoff software where the benefits are plain for to see. Users can quickly and efficiently complete simple or complex projects in a fraction of time possible with the digital techniques. The mistakes and the remeasurements that are common with the manual estimation are no longer a significant factor. For long, you will be able to pinpoint how long a specific project will take, and that you are consistently getting the job done in the allotted time. Business point of view, a company mindset will prefer to convert its team of quantity surveyors who have the conventional estimation knowledge with a person who knows digital estimation. Absolutely, this action will save his time and investment. and more importantly, it gives a chance for the stakeholders to meet in a single tool to explore the whole project. IP software is an enterprise committed to driving innovation in the construction and real estate industries. The company designs, develops, and offers integrated collaboration solutions, which is the world's first big data BIM 5D enterprise solution for the construction industry. Their mission is to create end-to-end value for the entire chain of building a project, from design and execution through to operation. RIP software has availed itself of the world's most modern technologies and created a revolutionary working method which integrates 5D virtualized process into physical construction. On today, we are going to explore more about RIP iTWOcostx, a complete 2D and 3D estimating solution. Speed, efficiency, and accuracy improvements offered by affordable software such as iTWOcostx can save your business much more than you anticipated. iTWOcostx is designed to be accessible to new and experienced software users, with extensive trainers available with us to guide users through the finer points of the software. A variety of other resources, including sample files, are available to help users improve their takeoff efficiency as quick as possible. Software allows you to accurately measure from plans and blueprints with easy, dragging and dropping these figures directly into spreadsheet. A range of additional features to suit numerous industries are included with the software. You will have all the tools necessary to transform your estimating. Both internal and external stakeholders from all part of the projects connects on here: contractors, designers, consultants, suppliers, government authorities, owners and developers. They can plan, build, and operate. Who can use in your organization? This digital tool involves in every part of cost management in the project. It simplifies all levels of management people's work, starting from junior quantity surveyor for quantity takeoff, senior quantity surveyor for BOQ preparation, and project manager for review and report generation. Purely from a time perspective, modern takeoff software can help you get the job done quicker without compromising on accuracy in 2D and 3D models. No matter how many times you have manually measured for a large project, it is easy to lose the track of the data you have gathered along the way. A mistake in this regard can set your whole project back several hours, but takeoff software allows you to keep everything in the right place with the defined dimension sheets. Dimension templates are easy to create within the software. Simply create a title for your sheet. Before selecting the modern mode of measurement, you are storing area, count, length, and etc. Takeoff software is all about reducing double handling and avoiding errors, and dimension sheets are certainly helpful in this regard. Electronic spreadsheets, which were based on paper spreadsheets, were mostly used in the real of accounting. In line of drawing and spreadsheets, default report templates and customization options helps the user to create own reports. Construction sectors can explore the tool basics from masonry, structural takeoff to MEP, interior fitouts, and landscaping. All estimating software will help you to get the job done quicker, but iTWOcostx smart tools functions take things a step further. The future is designed to make the most of the data found within CAD and vector PDF files. iTWOcostx allows users to measure through polylines that the architect has put in place. iTWOcostx has many more nifty title features, such as adding nodes to your takeoff, like you would do taking off manually, adding colors to measured areas, lengths, or counts to create clearer working environment, overlaying drawings to check the changes, and creating templates to further projects. It's even possible to perform quick counts of identical block items using smart tools, which is handy feature if you are working with the very detailed drawing files. Processing in 3D is a greater way to check the accuracy of your complete takeoff by ensuring that everything appears as it should. Software options at this price point don't offer 3D functionality at all, but iTWOcostx features a view in 3D mode that allows users to track their progress efficiency. If you are looking to get a real feel for the 2D measurements you have input, view in 3D is a useful feature. Users can spot mistakes on the 3D view that they may have otherwise overlooked if working off a simple plain or spreadsheet. One of the more time consuming aspects of manual takeoff is inputting your gathered data onto a spreadsheet. It can be a laborious progress and it's easy to make mistakes if you are not paying close enough attention. Linking between takeoff software and spreadsheet eliminates the need for bulk manual data entry. Software users can simply drag and drop measured dimension into a spreadsheet. The beauty of live linking is that any subsequent changes that are made to the dimensions using your software are automatically updated on the linked spreadsheet. It saves you the effort of going backwards and forwards between your takeoff spreadsheet, ensuring everything is up to date. Interoperability is crucial when choosing a takeoff software. You need to have confidence in your software supporting an array of digital drawing files. iTWOcostx supports all major 2D drawing files in the market today, including but not limited to JPG, PDF, DWG, DWF, DWFX, and DGN. iTWOcostx retains the native file format instead of converting it into a compromise variant. This enables embedded tech intelligence from the original file, such as layers, polylines, and blocks, to be carried over, which facilitates an even quicker and accurate takeoff. From there, it allows the user to generate reports in PDF, Excel, etc. CostX is available in a variety of configurations and feature levels to suit all job requirements and budgets. Excel integration is also available with our iTWOcostx Cost Excel platform, an additional product that allows users to live link their iTWOcostx data directly into their Excel workbooks. RIP software currently offer a range of innovative and web-based construction solutions for the global market. The various products are CostX Full Shooter, CostX 2D, CostX Takeoff, CostX Takeoff 2D. Depend on our requirement, we can choose the product. So I am handovering the session to my co-presenter, Mr. Rabindra Raj, to take over the session. Sir, you can proceed.
Yeah, thank you, Dana. Good afternoon, everyone.
So we'll have a small poll. Yeah. Hope the poll question is available in everyone's screen. The question is, how do you carry out your running build? I request participants to participate in the poll. Okay, so I could see 94% of people use CAD and Excel for their running bill tracking. So I'll just publish this poll. Ravinder, you can take it further.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rabindra Raj. So, let us get into what we actually mean by running bills. Running bills are the periodic bills submitted by the contractor for the work done to the face of time. So, running bills are very important and they have to be tracked properly, and the data given in the running bills have to be stored up, because you would need to make sure that you are not double paying the contractor, or the quantity is falling under the BOQ scope. So let me show you how we can carry out the running bill tracing and running bill maintenance in our software CostX. So here, as you can see in my screen, I have uploaded a simple CAD drawing with a floor plan, and I've taken out the measurements using the dimension groups of different categories, and have categorized the dimension groups based on the usage and based on their classification. And there's a legend on the top left-hand side of the screen which shows the the dimensions measured on this particular floor plan. So the first thing what we need to do is to create a workbook. So we are going to create a workbook here. It will ask us the name. So project. Then there's another option on the second tab, that is the user defined column. These are the columns which can be defined by the users. Till H, the columns are preset by the software. We cannot play around with those columns. After H, all the columns till BF can be used as a user defined columns. So I'm gonna, straight away, leave it like this. Say insert. Here my workbook is created, which is very simple. So two important things which we have to remember here when we are creating a workbook is the rate library and the phraseologies. They are the most powerful tools in CostX. Phraseology is nothing but sentencing of a BOQ. So for example, we have a BOQ where we have categorization and information about the items which has to be carried out in the scope of work. So I have created a couple of phraseologies, and I'll show you how this phraseology can be used to link up and make up a BOQ. First step would be I'll be going to the dimension group. I'll be checking the quantities which are measured out on our floor. First is our backfilling. So I'm going to get to the phraseologies, and I'm going to go to the earthwork. There are a couple of phraseologies are made according to my requirement, and this can be purely made imported into the software in CSV format based on your requirement. So I'm gonna lay out the dimensioning and the phraseologies here. Click and drag. So here, this way you can click and drag and put in the item here. So first item would be fill. You can either write it manually or you can use it, based on the phraseologies made up. So I'm going to go to this dimension group, click. So my quantity is live linked to my BOQ. As you can see, it can, when you click show source, it will show me where the quantity and how much quantity is taken up on the floor plan and which drawing has that particular quantity. So this is how I'm going to do it. Let's go to the brickwork, get back to the phraseology. Work. So there are a couple of phraseologies here. As you can see, I have categorized everything. This way you can categorize. So let's link up the dimensions, and the backfilling is in the cube. Masonry is in the cube. So we have, like, listed out the phraseologies for the sheet, and we have live linked our measurements to the view group. Now we're going to start using the rates. These rate libraries are made based on the rate analysis and can be imported into the software through CSV format, and they can be stored in the software, and it can be used for multiple projects. You can use it for n number of projects, and it can be shared also. So iTWOcostx gives this wonderful option of storing the rates in your software. You don't have to run around looking for the rates. So here we have a couple of rate libraries which are created for the project. As you can see, it's a very simple way of creating them on an Excel sheet and importing it into the software. It will help you tracking the rates also. So for example, I have a backfilling here. I'm gonna live link. Click and drag, pretty simple process. See, my price for that particular item has been updated automatically. Let's go for report. Link it, click and tag, say update. My price is updated. Similarly, you can put in the data for different dimension groups on the workbook pretty easily, and they will be live linked. I'm gonna do it for another one. I'm gonna go for the concrete works. Click 3.8, and my quantity would be M30. Then I'll put in M25. 8. Very simple. I'm going to go back to my dimension group and see what are the items I have in. We have beam concrete, we have column concrete. Let's say the beam concrete would fall under M25. So I'm going to click, drag it, hit. Column concrete under M30. I'm going to click it, drag it, delete. Today we are live linking our quantities to the workbook. Then let's go to the rate library, concrete. We have like categorized our M25, M30 concrete pricing there. So click M25, paste it, update it, that's that. I'm gonna go to M30 now, click, drag, leave it, and you get the total pricing of. So this is a very simple way of linking up your measurements to your workbook and linking up the rate libraries to the workbook. So these rates can be automatically updated when your rate library file is updated based on the update of pricing according to the market. So this gives you a wonderful opportunity of automatically changing up the price if there are any variation in material and labor. So now I'll show you how we can track rate running bills for these particular items during the phase of construction. So we have an option here, properties. Click on the properties. It will lead you to the information about the workbook, what we have created, as you can see. And there's the user defined columns, which we have already set. So I'm going to say RA1 total RA cumulative and we're going to go to A2 cumulative. Then we can have option of tracking how much quantity is given out in comparison to the POQ. So I'm gonna total quantity given out now. So I'm gonna say update. As you can see, my workbook has updated. RA1, total, cumulative, RA2. So it's updated. So for example, my client, my contractor completed only 60 or 70% of the work during a phase of time. So I'm going to go back to the diamond drawing now, dimension groups. We have backfilling here. The total quantity is 56 cubic meter. And I'm going to create a new dimension group, new folder for the dimension group for RA1. So I'm going to say backfilling. So folder name, I'm going to say RA1 web. Okay. So here it is. You can see backfilling font. So I'm going to say delete simply delete all dimensions. Delete it. So I'm going to start tracing out the point of work what he has completed till now in this particular. Here, I'm going to say it's completed till this point. So say updated. So my quantity is updated here. So I'm going to go back to my workbook where I have RA1. So I'm going to go to the dimension groups. The backfilling copy or the backfilling for the RA quantity. Yeah. Date. So I have updated my quantity there, the article. So total pricing would be similar to this. Now, simple spreadsheet formula where column I3 and the price is E3. My price is updated, and the cumulative quantity will be okay. So my quantity is updated here along with the pricing, and I've even got the cumulative quantity of it on the same sheet. So now I have to create a dimension group for RA2. For the rest of the work which has been done in the phase RA2, I'm going to go back to the drawing again. I'm going to use the same process, copying, I'm going to say RA2 symbol. I delete this quantity. I'll start tracing out again. So the quantity has to be taken from here. So I have updated my quantity. So I'm going to go back to my sheet, workbook. I'm filling RA2 quantity, date. Now the total will be M2, the simple spreadsheet formula, M2 into our POQ price, that is E3. Now Now the cumulative will be the quantities between two particular bills. So it's going to be M3 plus so I've given out 106 cubic meters. I'm going to track down how much quantity I've given out based on the BOQ. So I'm going to, the BOQ quantity is 56 cubic meter, as you can see in the column C. So I'm going to say C5, C3 minus cumulative quantity is O. So I've given out 49 cubic meters more than the BOQ quantity. You can simply track it out. Simply track it out. You don't have to toggle between multiple running bills in your spreadsheets to track down this quantity. You can view, make, and quantify these things on a single page. You don't have to run around between multiple pages. CostX gives you this wonderful, powerful Power Pack tool to view different bills on one sheet and compare the quantities. So this is how we can track. So let's go back to the main BOQ, and we're gonna start doing the bills for the concrete or the brick masonry work. So yes, you can even input the values for the quantities manually too. For example, I have like 44 here, so I'm going to say this bill carried out like 24 cubic meter of work, and I'm going to straight away use the same formula, that is 8.5 into E5. My price is here. My total quantity will be 5. Similarly, I have like 24. Let's say like I have 30 here, and a similar way of having the formula for getting the total price on the particular quantity for this particular bill. I'm going to say M5 into here it is. So similar way, the cumulative way of getting the quantities between the consecutive bills would be like M5 plus 1. And if you want to put up the quantity, track, go back, BOT quantity is 44. So let's write down C5 minus. So we have paid out 10 cubic meters more to the contractors according to the BOQ quantity. So this is a very simple way of tracking your running bills on Workbook in CostX. So let's try out a different form here. We have RCC linked up to the BOQ. Simple way, go to the dimension groups. We have structure, we have the quantities here. Click and drag. Simple. The pricing would be I8 into E8. Similarly, the quantity would be I8, the quantity. For example, we are carrying out the column concrete in a different phase of work. So we are gonna link it up onto the second bill date. Excuse me. M9 into V9. Yeah. So this is a very simple way of tracking down your quantities, your running bills, everything on one platform. So let's try putting more dimension groups into our BOQ to see how you can carry out for multiple number of. So for example, I'm going to go to my workbook for properties simply, as I said before. So I'm going to say RA3 total total 8. So you can see I've created RA3, I4, R5. For example, let's go add more quantities to the BOQ. Phraseology. First, we have checked. We have like putting concrete here, putting PCC here, putting earthwork here. We have to put in the backfill in here, earthwork here. So I'm going to click insert row. So 1.3. Our putting earthwork here. Can you see? The quantity is linked up here. Can you see? Let's go to our rate library. Our pricing for earthwork. We are live linking it. You can see the price has been updated. Price has been updated here too. Putting earthwork. So for example, let's get into the dimension groups. Putting earthwork. As you can see here, the quantities of putting earthwork is here. So for example, let's say a particular phase of quantities have been done in this particular bill, such as the RA3 or RA4. So there, easy way copy the dimension groups. Let's say RA3 amount of quantities select out. I'm gonna delete the footings here. To show you how it will work. This way, I'm actually trying to lower the time I'm going to take to create the dimension groups for my bills. Showing a simple format of it. So we have updated our quantity for particular bill RA3. So we're going to get back to our workbook. Then we can see that workbook for the total footings have been given as 59, and we're going to straight away put our quantity which we have measured for the running bill RA3 here. So I'm going to straight away click and drag the quantity here, update. Then the pricing similarly, it's going to give you Q4 into E4 is our BOQ price. We got this. So we have updated our quantity here simply. So now we can go back to our drawing, and we can create a dimension group for our rest of the work. So similar way, copy, name it as RA4 or any running bill which you want to put that in. So here I'm done. So delete selected dimensions straight away. Yes. Yes. Simple way. So we are done. As you can see, the quantity for this particular, RF4 is updated. When we look at the basic dimension group used, for creating the POQ, it's a total area with, all the, footings in it. Then we made out RA3 quantity. Then simply we made out RA4 quantity here, as you can see. So I'm gonna go back to my workbook. So RA4 it's gonna be. So I'm gonna straight away click and drag my quantity, live link it to my drawing, paste it. Then I'm gonna, put in the quantity for it. It's gonna be. I simply have created a dimension group for that particular bill, and I have live linked the measurement to the drawing, so I don't have to go run and check multiple drawings to find out which drawing has been used to create a dimension group or take a measurement. All I can do is open my project, go through my workbook. I'll find all the information right on one page. Okay, so it's a very simple process of tracking your running bills on a single platform. So I'm gonna hand over it to my co-presenter, Tanishekar. Tanishekar, you can take it forward.
Thank you, sir, for the clear demonstration. So I am sharing my screen.
Yeah, there is one more poll, so I'm just posting it. So what is your challenge faced while handling running bills? Request participants to share their vote. Thank you for attending this poll. So I could see 50% of the people vote for duplication of measurements while handling the running bills. So Dana, proceed it again.
Thank you, sir. Here in front of your screen, we showcased some familiar projects around India who utilized this wonderful tool for their complete cost management. Saravo project by SD Corp, Cover Zone by K. Rageza, Hyderabad International Airport by GMR. This list shows the clients who are now enjoying this software, who are the most successful in the industry. The services we are doing professionally under the project and cost management domains with the softwares iTWO CostX, Oracle Primavera P6, Oracle Primavera Risk Analysis, Microsoft Power Project, Microsoft Project, basics of BIM, concept in project management. IPMCS offerings training services for working professionals, software implementation and support, staff augmentation services in estimation and quantity takeoff in pre-contract and construction phase. Thank you all for listening calmly throughout the event. This webinar actually planned for focus on running bills handling in residential projects. If anyone new to the software, if anyone need any one-to-one demonstration for corporates or for institutions to explore more about this wonderful estimation software RAB iTWO CostX, kindly reach us here. Now the session was opened for Q&A.